aspect of getting involved in the social media world is learning to track conversations and find what it is that you're looking for. We'll talk about how you do that. And then we're going to go into some of the common tools that people use today. Like I said before, there are a lot of different social media tools out there. And so we can't possibly go through them all, but these are some of the most common ones that have the most popularity right now, and the ones we feel can really be useful for what it is we're talking about in terms of getting engaged, building community, not only from a personal perspective, but also from a business perspective. The other aspect of this that you probably maybe picked up on is Twitter in particular has its own language, and you've probably seen or read or heard about tweets and tweet ups and Twitterverse and all that kind of stuff. It may sound a little silly, and some of the words actually sound a little silly, but if you're going to engage, we want you to be comfortable knowing what the language is and what it means. And I don't really know how it develops. It's just something that happened, but it's helpful for all of you to be able to talk, whether you're on Twitter or Facebook or whatever. So we'll get into that too. So tracking the conversation. The first challenge is figuring out where you can find the information that you're looking for. And thankfully, there are a lot of tools out there that can help you do that, to help you find the right social media tools. And when you're in that social media tool, whatever it is, to find more information about what you're doing. One of the easiest ones, and everybody here has got to be, I'm sure, is familiar with Google. Google basically can find you anything that you want, but as those of you who've used it before probably know, you type in a term, you get a Googlean response, right? But there is a way to set it up so that it automatically feeds you information about what it is that you want to know. It's easy to do. And so let's say you want to learn about, community meetings in Dublin or something like that. Right? It could be anything. There's an aspect of Google called Google Alerts, and what that will do is you put in terms, and it'll send you an email as information appears about those terms. And you can even customize that information. So let's say you just want news coverage that comes from, online newspapers or legitimate sources. You can just get that. You can also narrow it down to say, I just want information from blogs about Dublin community meetings, that sort of thing. But the nice thing about it is you can put in whatever you want, and you can have it come to you, so you don't need to go out and do it every day. And that'll help you start to see where the information is coming from. You also start to see which of these social media tools are generating that information. So, you might find a blog post about this. Let's say you wind up getting a feed from around Dublin. And so you'll know that that's a place to go to find information about Dublin community activities. You might find that there are things coming through Facebook that wind up on Google. And then you'll find a group in Facebook that deals with these sorts of things. So let's look into this, and this is where we get sort of down into it. The address for Google Alerts is www.